Good morning. Welcome to Cat's Cottage. I'm here this morning. Let's see, it's about it's 5 o'clock, and just want to wish y'all a wonderful good morning. Boy, that feels good going down. Uh, Yesterday I um, cleaned up my little living room up here. I mean, I moved furniture away from everywhere and dusted and um, mopped and waxed the floor and just got it all back on clean now. I was sitting there last night and I thought, gosh, I hadn't waxed this floor in a while. It really is nice. I really like that. It looks so pretty and shiny. And I looked down at the floor and there was my husband's running shoes imprint right across the floor. And he's like a magnet. Every time I mop, he shows up and has to be where I'm at, mopping every time. It never fails. I try to do it when he leaves. When he's gone. Uh, if he goes hunting, that's the days I really like to clean, so he can stay out of my way. But I mean, yesterday I was cleaning and he gets him a bowl of oatmeal and he comes and sits right down into the middle of it. I thought, what are you doing? Get out of here! I can't clean with you in here. You're too big. But anyway, pains in the butts. But that's what I did yesterday. I cleaned that room, and gosh, um, I fit it in my gray cabinet in. That's what I did. So I cleaned the whole room. That was the purpose. And I got the cabinet in there. And I thought I was going to have to part with it, but I got it in there. And so far, so good. Um, I'll show that to y'all. I know that, you watch my thrifting video and you saw what I bought. So I'm going to flip you around. I'll need to turn on a light and I'll show you. Okay, well there's the cabinet. You can see it in the dark there. But I'm going to turn on the overhead light so you can see it. There we go. Okay, here it is, right there, right in that corner. I put some old quilts in it, and the next shelf has books, and the drawers don't have anything. So with removing those other tables there and the stuff that was there, I'm able to get over there to my tea shelf. That's where I have my tea stored in those little drawers, the different teas that I have collected as I've traveled, and I can get to it now. So anyway, that's what I did with that purple, gray cabinet. I sort of wanted to paint it red, but I left it alone and put it over there. So that's that, and everything else in here. Believe it or not, I dusted all this stuff. Dusted it, scrubbed it, got it all cleaned away. Let's see, over here, cleaned all of this. Yeah, there's my salt lamp I just got. Yeah, I've cleaned everything here. I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. I'm moving this stick and I bumped it with my foot, so I'm trying to turn on this lamp. There it goes. And it's a salt lamp. Didn't know what it was, and y'all helped me out to tell me. And so I tasted the top of it. I put my wet finger on it and tasted it. And sure enough, it's salt, that's for sure. But it's amazing that whoever thought about making a lamp out of it, for heaven's sakes. And this is, I put some quilts in a basket here. But yeah, this is, let me turn out my overhead light. This is where I put that gray cabinet. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here. Move. Hope I'm not going too fast, y'all. Okay, here I am. But I thought I'd show y'all that. I put it in that far corner. And turned out okay. It's strange I did all that work and I only have 3 quilts in it and some books. Books I don't even, they just for looks. The ones I actually read and look at are over here and on the other side over there by the door. But yeah, this is it just feels, it always feels better when things have been cleaned up, don't they? Yeah. Get some of this coffee before it gets cold. I never did get around to cutting up that ham. I did this cleaning. It exhausted me. I fell asleep in the chair when I got through, and normally I don't do that. But it was exhausting, and I didn't get to come in here. I want to wax this floor in here too and dust stuff off. And but oh, somebody was asking me a question about what's collard greens. Uh, all I know is in the spring we plant more greens, turnip greens, mustard greens, collard greens. They're just a leafy plant. They're just a leafy, come up leaves, and as you go along, you get to pick them. You just snap them off with your finger, or you could cut them. You leave the roots, and they sprout back quick. And in the fall, you plant them. They grow through the winter. You can go out there in the wintertime and get them. It's a food that is good for you. It has a lot of minerals, magnesium, potassium, some iron in it. Um, you kind of got a little spindly kid or whatever, you need a little put a little bit of meat on their bones or whatever. Fix them up some greens and some cornbread, and that's really good for your health too. Those are things that have a lot of minerals and vitamins. And the Indians, I know that the Indians, and I used to do it every spring. I'd go out and get some dandelion leaves or flowers. I waited on the flowers, and I would make tea, boil it and make some tea and drink that in the spring. It's just do it in the spring. It's like getting a shot of iron. But anyway, um, they sell them in the store like you saw me open that can. If you don't, but they're better fresh. They're better fresh, and you'll notice little white squares or whatever into the turnip greens or the collard greens in your can. That's turnips, and you can grow those too. And you eat the root of that, and you after it boils, it's done just like a potato. You cut it up, and then you can eat it, or you don't have to cut it up. You can eat it just like a potato. It's a little bitter. You're like, that's bitter, but it's really good for you if you can eat that. If you can get yourself to eat 1 or 2 of those. But my mother always cut those up into the greens, and yeah, they look like potatoes, but they're turnips. And I'll get that. I seem to be having trouble getting things out of my mouth this morning. But anyway, let me shorten this up and got my cup. But I just want to say good morning to everybody. And I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I'll see y'all again. Bye bye.